What's up, everybody? This is Doug, co-founder of Bold Exchange, and you are here watching Boldly Black Owned, which is a series we've created to showcase and highlight products created by Black-owned businesses, small businesses, and all this is unsolicited. So if you think there's a company that we should feature in this series, go ahead and drop a comment down below. And while you're down there, why don't you go ahead and just like this video and subscribe, or check out our social media, and maybe subscribe to our newsletter, because that way you'll always be up to date with this series and the other ways we're trying to showcase Black-owned businesses. But without further ado, let's get into what we're here for today, featuring the 1998 deck. And 1998 deck, great concept, and shout out to all those people like me who were kept off the spades table growing up. And even those of you who were privileged enough to get on the table, the 1998 deck created card decks that feature hip-hop artists from like 1998 roughly. So these are the OGs in the game. Instead of having ace, king, queen, joker, jack be your normal cards, they're faces of artists. So an awesome concept, great design. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into it and open this package up. So we're back. We got the deck opened up. Honestly, it was better than I even expected. It's one thing to see it online, and to have it in your hand is something different. And you know, it made me laugh just looking at the artwork. So let's just go ahead and get into what's in the deck. First off, there's this standalone card, and on one side it has the poker hand ranks. So if you're not playing spades, you're playing poker, I think this is a useful card for you to sort of know the rules of the game, if you will. But on the flip side, I like this touch. I like the note from Kia Jackson. Kia is the woman behind the 1998 deck. She's a graphic designer. So this is her artwork. And she's obviously super talented. And so on this standalone card, what Kia does is she explains why 1998 is a pivotal year in hip-hop. And so I mentioned at the beginning that it was around 1998 when these rappers were popping, but in her opinion, 1998 is a pivotal year. So I'm not going to read what's on this card, just because I think if you want to hear her words, you should support and buy a card if you're so inclined. I think it's worth it. So we're going to get into the jokers first. There's two jokers in this deck, and these people are honestly jokesters, so it's pretty fitting. And the first being Old Dirty Bastard. I didn't talk to my co-founder about cursing. That's his name, ODB, Old Dirty Bastard. He's the first one, and so, not to date myself, I don't really know ODB that well as an artist. I know me and Mariah ODB.
Me and Mariah go back like babies with pacifiers. Right.
The other joker features two people, and they are Method Man and Redman. I used to think that Method Man and Redman were Wu-Tang, but it was actually only Method. So clearly I need to go back and listen to some more Redman and Wu-Tang. But I have seen their movies, so first we're going to check out the diamonds. And the king of diamonds, I think we don't really need no introduction, it's Biggie. And I don't think I need to say a whole lot about Biggie. Biggie is Biggie, and we all know the king that he was. Rest in peace, for sure. Next we have, I mean, if he gonna be the king, Lil' Kim gotta be the queen, right? Especially in 1998. Now, I don't know what's up with her lately, and I'm not following that closely, but I saw some things, and we just gonna leave that one alone too, and keep going. The Jack of Diamonds is my man DMX. So gotta give a shout out to DMX. He just got out of jail for tax evasion about a week or two ago. And please stay out. And don't be doing no more of that Wesley Snipes stuff. Please, please. Last week I actually listened to a straight DMX workout mix. I'm trying to get off Team Slim, maybe get the Team Slim fit. And he had me ready to like run through a wall. I was hyped.
Stop, drop, shut them down, open up shop.
Next, we're gonna take a look at the clubs. And so, if you're gonna have Biggie, you gotta have Tupac. So Tupac is the king of clubs. And just like with Biggie, not gonna talk a whole lot about it because we know Pac and his influence. Also, rest in peace. The thing about that Pac, though, and I saw him in multiple decks from the 1998 deck. This one is like the Juice Tupac, and the other decks had like the West Coast Death Row Tupac. So I like both designs for different reasons. Next, the queen of the clubs is Miss Lauryn Hill. I know people feel, they're polarized on how they feel about Lauryn Hill. But, I mean, 1998, you can't deny her greatness, especially that year. Her solo debut came out, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. Was reading up about it a little bit. I mean, she won 4 Grammys that year. I think she just had this coming out party, and you really can't deny that album, or the work she had done prior. Her showing up to concerts and stuff, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. The Jack of Clubs is none other than Outkast. So by 98, I mean, Outkast had albums come out already. AT-Aliens, the Dungeon Family had been out there. We knew who they were, but Rosa Parks came out in 98, so they were starting to hit that mainstream. Big Boy still had his cornrows, and 3 Stacks, actually, according to Wikipedia, started messing with Erykah Badu around this time. And, I mean, the things she's been saying lately just got me like...
What?
Next, we're going to look at the Hearts, and the King of Hearts is Nas. At first, I was like, was Nas the king? But I had to double check. Biggie died in 97, Pac in 96. This was the rise of Nas in a way. And if you're a hip-hop historian, go ahead and leave a comment or something. But it makes sense to me just because I know Jay-Z, his feud with Jay-Z happened starting in like 2000, 2001. So Nas started putting out more music. I Am came, and I can't remember the title of the next one. But he's a king. The Queen of Hearts is Foxy Brown. I don't know Foxy. So, again, if you know Foxy, comment below or school me, offline. I'm cool with that. I just don't have anything to add. And the Jack is Uncle Snoop. So this was pre-Unc Snoop. He was, me mugging Snoop. And I can't argue with that. I think that's a solid lineup for sure, and I'm glad he's in the deck.
What? Wait. The East Coast don't love Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg?
Last but not least, we have the Spades. And the King of Spades is Jay-Z. So I think this is a great pick because you had Biggie against Pac, Nas against Jay-Z, like I mentioned, came a little bit later. But this was, I'm drug dealer Jay-Z. He still rap about drugs, but now, I mean, he's so big, he don't need a haircut. And he's just like on another level. He's mogul. I make music for people trying to invest, Jay-Z, and try to get everybody else to invest. And the Queen, I think this is a great one. We got Missy. So this was, as you can see, and I'll show a little bit, that was Trash Bag Missy. Even as like a 5-6-year-old, I knew Trash Bag Missy because I knew what a trash bag was, and I saw her in a video. Like, can you get freaky tonight? Like,
me, I'm super fly, super duper fly.
Like that was iconic. And I don't know what she's really up to right now, but especially in that era, Missy was shutting it down.
Me, I'm super fly, super duper fly.
Jack, we got my man Busta. Now Busta is, all of them had like transcended, but Busta, this was pre like super swole Busta, but like maybe a little chubby Busta. I don't know what he is. He's just big now, but Busta wasn't like that back then. But he had all this energy. He had the dreads. He wore the clothes. And so, like the others, I can't argue with that either. If you made it this far, thank you for watching our review of the 1998 deck. Please go support them at the1998deck.com. Again, that's the1998deck.com. I'll probably put their link over here. And you can probably find more information down below as well. We're going to continue to bring you reviews of Black-owned brands and products through this series, Boldly Black-owned. So go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment on this video. Tell us what you think, and tell us who you think we might feature or should feature coming up. Again, thanks, and that's all I got. So, peace.